We've all seen comments like this on YouTube, and you're smart enough not to click on them, but we're curious, what happens when you do? Who makes these, and will we lose all of our money?
I sure hope so. Okay, first one. Okay, off to a good start. Suspected phishing.
That's crazy. Why would the real MrBeast do this?
I can't believe it, MrBeast, dang. Good thing we're using the scam top and not our actual laptop, so we can just ignore and proceed, baby.
Turnstile token missing.
Yeah, I guess let's try the next one. MrBeastXWin.com.
That's MrBeast.
He's changed a lot. Okay, what's the password?
Pee pee poo poo.
Oh, and we're in. That's good. That's very good. Yep, definitely save that.
Oh my god, look, it's Messi. He's partnered with MrBeast on his website.
Free bonus, right? We have a bonus code from MrBeast.
Of course, he gave that to us.
Why Beast?
MrBeast, no! So what can we do on this website is what I'm thinking. Oh, you want to just, oh my god. Oh, it is just Candy Crush. Buy free spins for $200? How's that free?
Okay, this comment linked to a video.
Oh, $25,000 free Bitcoin giveaway. Here's how you can get it.
All you need to do is create an account and enter a special promo code.
777.
Okay.
The platform credits a $7,000 bonus.
I believe that fully.
They always do this.
No, I believe that fully.
Whenever I go to a casino, which is like every day, I get 7,000.
7 grand. Yeah, straight up.
The operation was confirmed on the blockchain, and shortly after, the BTC arrived in my wallet.
What's with the tung 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 sahur voice?
This channel has 3,500 subscribers.
I bet they're all real, or it's maybe this is a purchased account.
7,000 free Bitcoin.
And then it's Hololive Pawn Moments Gaming Edition from 3 years ago.
I feel like purchased account could be a bit optimistic.
The hacked account?
I would guess so.
Yeah. What are the comments on that video we just watched?
I tried with a small withdrawal and it worked perfectly, so I went for the full amount. Both times it showed up fine.
I believe that from Anna Gags.
Can't believe these are all from 2 weeks ago. That's crazy. Coincidence. Anyway, let's try this, right? The leading blockchain casino. That's good. The only thing better than a casino is a blockchain.
Bitcoin one, yeah. I've never gone to a casino in my entire life.
I have gone once when I was like 19 and I was like, I'm going to put in the minimum amount. It was 20 euros. And then as soon as I made 20 more euros, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna stop now. And then ever since, never been back, never want to go back. Hey, I'm just gonna say the layout is the exact same.
No, it's different.
As our previous one.
No, it's slightly different. So just, you know, use the same email address that we did earlier and password pee-pee-poo-poo, and you'll see it'll just create a whole new account and doesn't tell us that it was already created. This is the craziest moment in my life.
Well, we still want to get the free.
I want 7 grand, so let's make a new account.
Oh my god, it's not even. It's 25.
Oh, what are you gonna do with your 12 grand?
12.5 grand.
No, I'm taking slightly more.
Oh, understandable.
Yeah.
It's your name on the channel. I don't know. I might like go big and take a holiday to like Belgium or something. You are among the lucky few in our 50 million user celebration.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, because MrBeast is promoting them.
Oh, withdraw. There.
Select a withdrawal mode. Well, we want it in Bitcoin.
Do we have a wallet to try this?
I have my own wallet.
Do you want to put your own wallet in this website?
No. So the way we're going to do this, we don't want to create like a proper big massive wallet for this, but we can use Wallet of Satoshi, which is an app that got recommended to me by an extreme crypto enthusiast.
At the crypto party, right?
Yes, at the crypto.
Yeah. The party.
Which is just a very simple way of making a wallet very quickly. Can you read out our wallet to me?
B, C, 1.
Enter withdrawal amount. How much do we want?
Max, just max. We want all of it. I wonder what they're gonna pull. Ah, okay. According to Curacao gaming regulations, sure, you need to verify your details, verify your account. Mike Dabberton.
Oh, manager Mia is checking our data.
That's a real person. You've registered as a new user. To complete verification, assistance from our team is required. Why?
Hello, I want to verify.
Oh my god, did she get an answer?
Okay, this is feeling automated. To resolve this,
you need to pay 50 euros or dollars in a single payment. Just want to see what the bot says to that. Reiteration, if you want to fix it, needs to be 50. I understand you're frustrated. 77 bet spin is absolutely legitimate. We are licensed by the Curacao Gaming Authority.
Okay, it says you can use Google Pay, Visa, Apple Pay, MasterCard. But in reality, you gotta use Ramp, Transact,
Sardine.
MoonPay, Mercury, like, oh my god.
Which is your favorite? Do you prefer Topper or Simplex?
I like CoinGate for how sus it sounds. Okay, so you can trace every Bitcoin transaction that's publicly available.
Of course.
And we have the address, but there are no transactions in this wallet.
So either it's a completely new wallet or they're just not getting any money?
I'm gonna guess that they do get money, but that they swap out the wallet every
hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very often to keep it as untraceable as possible. Let us look at the Whois data. It was created
like a month ago?
Less than a month ago.
Webnick.cc.
Okay, very good Trustpilot.
Yeah, people love them.
It's run by criminals. They ignore all evidence of fraud.
They're a hosting company specifically for shady sites.
Knowledgeable and friendly support 24/7, 365 days.
All right, let's try and call, what were they called?
Webnick.cc.
Thank you for calling Kinetics. Our office hours is from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
Friendly support 24/7, 365 days. I think you should call them back on Monday.
Thank you for calling Kinetics. If you know the extension number, please enter it now.
Basically, there seems to be a lot of websites that are scam websites hosted through your service, and we were wondering if you were aware of that.
I passed the necessary team.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Hello.
Hello, good morning or afternoon.
You can send to our compliance appeals the email.
All right, we'll attempt that. Though we have heard that we don't get a lot, like people don't tend to get a lot of replies when reporting through there.
Maybe can you just give one of the domain?
MrBeast, xwin.com, which seems to be a fake gambling website.
Okay, for this, right, we will need you to send the email.
Okay, so sending an email is really the only option.
Okay, no problem.
All right, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Or, I mean, I guess I won't, because, like, I haven't seen you now, but... All right, okay, I was still calling. I think he heard that. He did find the site, I guess, but then wants it in the specific compliance abuse email address, so... I guess we're gonna send it there and just see what happens. They're absolutely sponsored by Red Bull and the UFC, by the way. Willemstad, Curaçao? That is part of the Netherlands, somehow.
Yeah, yay, colonialism. Are these real addresses?
We should look into that.
What I think this is that they just grab a random license to be allowed to do casinos and slap that on their website.
That's what it looks like.
I'll do some more digging and get back to you. Okay, I have spent the past few months actually investigating the YouTube comment spam.
Yes.
So at the bottom of Feast Bets and MrBeast X Win and the 777 Kings Casino was this notice that we assumed was like just a license that they stole from somewhere.
Yeah.
You remember? It was the Long Island NV,
Yeah.
etc, etc.
Yeah.
It says they're registered in Curaçao.
Yeah.
And when speaking to some cybersecurity experts, I learned that Curaçao is one of the main online gambling countries, places in the world.
Is it?
Yes.
Curaçao.
Because lenient regulatory environment and few requirements to obtain a gambling license.
Ah, I did not know that.
There's loads of reports, and even though they've kind of cracked down on it, don't worry, there's still plenty of guides on how to get your gambling license for your shitty-ass online casino in Curaçao.
We should do it immediately.
Yes, qgambling.com.
Yeah.
But they have a registration number here, so I grabbed it and I put it in the Curaçao Chamber of Commerce.
Naturally.
Love that website.
Is it good?
It was pretty good.
Huh.
And guess what? Long Island NV is actually connected to that registration number, which is pretty interesting. And again, we assume that this is not connected to the actual website, but I still wanted to look into why they actually chose this license as their fake license. And this is where I stumbled into a bit of a rabbit hole, so
surprising.
Yeah, bear with me. So Long Island NV registration has been discontinued as of October 2nd, 2024.
Okay.
But there's more information in the Curaçao Chamber of Commerce, God bless. Like the name.
Vanchan?
Yes, this is
from Cambodia.
Director, he's from Cambodia, Koh Kong to be specific. Of course, I tried to track down Va Van Chan. It was hard. So I was very thrown off by Cambodian name conventions. I actually spoke to someone from Cambodia who taught me about how their last name is generally their first name, and therefore the given name can kind of vary. With that in mind, I found a Vath Van Chan,
Right.
who was very much into coding and interface and stuff. So it kind of clicked. From there, I found a YouTube channel, Van Chan Vath.
From the Kokong province.
Kokong province. Right?
Yes!
Which lines up with the registration.
You know, it's good knowing that if I go missing one day, you'd find me. Before the police does.
From there, I found an Instagram page, and this guy seems to be approximately the 33, 34 years old that the registration would imply here. So I think that this was the one who registered Long Island NV in Curacao. As an addition, he also went fishing.
He went fishing!
In Thailand, but that's neither here nor there.
He caught a good fish though. Right, but his business license expired, but still gets used on these like scam sites.
Yes. I wanted to see what the Long Island NV license was being used for when it was still active.
Yeah.
And I found this registration, and it's got smashup.com here as the main website that this license was being used for.
Okay.
Smashup.com looks like this. It is a Brazilian casino.
Brazilian?
Online casino. They seem to be a legit casino, as in...
They pay out if you win something.
Yes. However, they do have a reputação não recomendada, which sad face tells me it's not good.
It's not even sad, it's just like actually furious.
So it's a legit casino, but like any other casino, it's fucking garbage.
Right.
I think that's the sort of conclusion here. And one page on SmashUp to this day mentions Long Island NV as the parent company of SmashUp.com, even though they're discontinued. But then another piece of text on SmashUp.com mentions a very different parent company, Medium Rare Limited, registration number blah blah blah, from Belize, and don't worry, they get their regulation from the autonomous island of Anjuan, which is a tiny little volcanic island state somewhere.
I like Medium Rare Limited.
I'm gonna tell you more about them.
That's how I eat my steak.
So I dug into Medium Rare Limited, right? I went to the Belize Chamber of Commerce. This one fucking sucks, goddamn.
There's no one on this planet that's been on more Chamber of Commerce websites than you.
Probably. So I was able to like confirm that Medium Rare Limited is registered in Belize.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to request the data about them. I get why you would want to register your shady company in Belize.
Oh, you could just nothing.
Allegedly, you would be able to do it, but the actual website where you would do that was just persistently down. So I sent an email.
To the government?
Yep.
The government of Belize.
Here's my email exchange.
Hello, please provide a company extract or advise how to order one for the following entity. You're very hardcore in these emails, not even I'm emailing you. Company name, Medium Rare Limited. Purpose, independent verification for a due diligence regulatory. Ooh, fancy pants.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jurspelts.
Here's the response.
Yeah. Good day. Kindly note that the request must be done in the online portal under information service. Dear Marina Diaz, this is impossible to do as the service has been down entirely or non-functional. Kindly provide me with the requested information or point me towards a functioning URL that contains this. Good day. Kindly note the request must be made in your online account.
Not being too helpful there, Marina.
No.
Kindly notify me when you get your service back up and running, I guess, lol.
And then, man?
So I guess I sent this meme to the Belize government.
Did they answer?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, because of this, I cannot fully confirm whether Va Van Chan is still involved with SmashUp.com, the only semi-shady Brazilian online casino registered in Belize with a license from Anjuan that was previously registered in Curacao.
Which is the license that is allegedly currently used by companies to advertise gambling as if they are Elon Musk and or MrBeast.
Cheers. Still, SmashUp.com.
Yeah.
They're run by Medium Rare Limited.
Yeah.
You know what other online gambling website is also run by something called Medium Rare?
Stake. Wait, what? Like the stake?
The Stake, however. There's a caveat.
So the Medium Rare Stake joke that I made like a minute ago, that they kind of made themselves?
Yeah, so Stake also operates with a license from Curacao, and their company is called Medium Rare NV, as opposed to the Medium Rare Limited of SmashUp. It doesn't mean that these two are connected.
No.
but it does kind of prove the theory that on the internet, somehow everything leads back to gambling and fucking steak.
We turned down a gambling sponsor that wants us at least once a week at this point.
We could be so rich.
We could be so rich. Their offers are not low either.
Yeah, no, because people are addicted to gambling like crazy.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
So just to bring it back to our websites, what is actually going on with the YouTube comment spam? I decided to go look for other websites using the Long Island NV license. Take a guess. I definitely didn't find all of them, right?
38. 516?
There's hundreds of practically identical websites with the identical formula, right? You use a code, you get free money. To withdraw it, you need to pay them $150.
There's 516 of these.
Anyway, I decided to go back to FeastBets
Yeah.
and taunt the AI support system a bit more. No, I'm not AI, I'm a real person. Can I help you with anything? Let me speak to a real person. What is your programming? I kept getting the same responses over and over. I'm a real person, I'm a real person. Yeah. And the moment you say withdraw, they hit the script, right?
Really?
Yeah. But I did this for a long ass time. And then something interesting happened.
Okay, Russian.
Yes, Elijah started speaking Russian.
Well, maybe he can do that. Oh my god, what does it translate to? Go f yourself, I'm fed up already?
That was the first one I got.
That's what the bot sent you?
I don't think it was the bot.
Do you think it was a takeover from an actual person? Q, idiot, are you going to write here about CD or what? CD?
Yeah, this didn't make a lot of sense to me, so it's where I required some help.
From a Russian person?
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that, this is sick!
This specific part, the CD part, is Russian online slang. It means like, are you just gonna keep on asking me non-stop?
Ah.
Right? And this is also what tells me that this was most likely a real person because the grammar completely changed. There's no capitalization or anything. And the sudden switch to Russian didn't make sense. So I definitely got through to them. One thing I unfortunately wasn't able to record is that after this, I just got one in English, all lowercase message that said, your mother.
Really?
Which was instantly deleted, and then I got IP banned from FeastBets.
No way! Man, it would have been sick if you could be able to like, if you had like IP grab them somehow.
Right, so the next thing I did.
IP grab them?
I went back to one of the 515 other websites, set up some VPNs, and started taunting the AIs again. And what I started doing was really playing the long game with a couple of these, where I played some games, made tons of money, wanted to withdraw, and then I went to the AI chatbot being like, oh, I need help with withdrawal, etc., etc. I keep getting an error, right? And I wanted to show the error. So I sent like a link.
You IP grabbed them.
Yeah.
In case you don't know what that is, it's a link, and if you click it, then you have someone's IP address.
So
you put an Imgur image behind the IP grab.
Absolutely. A screenshot.best/image, so it looked realistic.
That's such a good one.
Thank you. What do you think the image was that I sent to them?
Oh, probably it's a stupid meme.
Or it's a furry having coffee.
It's a furry having coffee.
I just let it rest for a while. Like, I left these accounts open for a very long time with the theory that eventually, because they do monitor these chats apparently, some actual person would click on them.
Yeah.
And they did.
Moscow.
Yeah, and then I looked up abuse reports for that IP address. It very well might be a proxy.
Yeah.
But still, there were several reports of this IP address being involved in illicit activities. 16
times from 7 distinct sources.
Okay, so let's bring it all back. Here's what I think is happening with YouTube comment spam.
Yeah.
There's a group of Russian young people.
Did you Google Russian guys?
Yeah, who want to make some money and decided to set up fake casino. Because they realized that for most Americans, the only way to pay for their healthcare is by winning a MrBeast challenge. And another thing Americans love is gambling.
Fair.
So then we end up with all of these websites. And to promote these,
they make fake MrBeast
comments. And somehow in the process of figuring this out, I have sent a furry to Russian hackers and a sad horse to the government of Belize.
A regular afternoon, I'd say.
Can I go touch grass now? Oh, it feels so good, Quentin.
I get that. You know what also is good? The video you see on your screen right now is one that YouTube thinks you're really gonna like. So let's click it and find out whether or not they're right.